Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to Global Public School online classes. In our previous class we were talking about the first war of Indian independence, and we studied about the reasons behind the war. We studied about what actually happened in the war. Did we win the war or did we lost the war? We actually lost the war, but there is some reasons to lose, to lost the war also, because we lost that battle because of some reasons. So let's study the reasons of the failure in this class. See, our Indian soldiers tried to their extent to win the war, but unfortunately they couldn't do that because of so many failure reasons. So let's study that reasons of the failure in detail. The first failure reason here is the moment, that war did not spread to the whole country. The queens and the kings and the queens, they were only thinking about their own kingdom. They did not bother about the entire part of India, and the whole country did not cover here. The second thing is it was not well organized. Nobody was there to tell this is the first army who will attack, or this is the horse army, this is the elephant army, or this is the army which is going to attack in the first. All that, it was not well organized. Especially the third thing is lack of proper direction. One king will come and tell do this, one person will come and say kill him, one person will come and say no, wait for some time. So this was their condition. There was no proper direction, there was no person to give the proper directions for them. And the lack of organization, they didn't know whom to attack first, what to do. There was no proper plan, there was no proper organizations, and there was a lack of strategy, and there was a lack of expertised soldiers and effective leadership, and also the discipline and direction. One day one soldier used to come, and on the second day he used to be absent, because there was no discipline and the direction properly given for the soldiers. And the lack of goal among the sipoys. They didn't know what they wanted to actually finally do it. They wanted to get the freedom from the East India Company, but they didn't know how do we get that, how do we achieve that goal. So they didn't had a proper goal to achieve it. And next, many provincial kings did not support the struggle. Here the kings were under the control of the British, they did not come to support them. And even the kings also, even the people also lost the confidence on the soldiers, because some of the soldiers, they act like a robbers. They started, the soldiers, due to their arson and looting strategy, what happened is people lost the confidence on them, and this is how they lost this battle. Because of all these reasons, they lost this battle of the first war of Indian independence. So let's see what happened after. Okay, we lost the war, but what happened? What are the effects of that war? What and all the changes which happened in India, or what and all the changes which happened in the British government? Let's study that in this further slide. The effects of the war. East India Company, which was actually controlling India from 1600 to 1857, was ended. The administration of the company came to an end, and the administration was taken over by the British Queen, the Queen of England. She took over the control, and she promised to her Indians that she will provide a stabilized government to India. And the next thing is, from here onwards, the ambition of the dream of British to expand their kingdom in India was just a dream. And non-interference in the religion. They understood one thing very clearly after the 1857 revolt, that we should not interfere in any of the religious matters because of the military reasons. Maybe Hindus, maybe Muslims, maybe Christians, maybe Sikh, Marathas, or anything. let them do whatever the customs they follow, we should not interfere. This is what they have actually learned, and these are the 5 effects of the war. And let's have a quick recap on the first war of Indian independence. This war is also called as the Sipahi Mutiny, but we as an Indians we call it as the first war of Indian independence, which happened in the year 1857. There was a 4 reasons: political reason, administrative reason, economic reason, and a military reason to start this war. But unfortunately, in the war in Meerut, Delhi, and Jhansi, because of the because of not having the proper support, they lost the battle. And after that, there was a lot of reasons came here is there was no direction, there was a lack of coordination, and it did not cover every part of India. All that was the reasons, but later the effects of this war came here is non-interference of British East India Company, I mean British, to the country's customs, and they stopped dreaming about the expansion plans. And the Queen Elizabeth declared that she's going to provide a stable government to Indians, and she appointed in 1857 to take care of India. Then initially the East India Company used to take care of that. So that's all about this lesson, students. I want you to read this lesson, revise this, and I want you to write and make your own explanatory notes and submit that through the Google Classroom app. Till then, signing off. The notes of this lesson will be shared with you in your next class. Stay home, stay safe, and keep your learning button on. Thank you.